Okay, so welcome to this video series on aptitude presented by Mentors for IS in association with Bangalore IS Academy and Nammakpsc. Okay, so since we are actually done with problems based on ages, I actually thought of completing blood relations as well. Uh, However, blood relations is actually a part of your logical reasoning. Is a part of your logical reasoning, which will also test your analytical skills to some extent. See, let me give you an example of what blood relations actually entails for you. Okay, so imagine this particular scenario over here. For example, I am my mother's only son. I am the only son that my mother has. So now I am going to point to a girl and I am going to say this. This girl is the wife of the only grandson of my mother. I hope you understood this statement. So then the question is, how is this girl related to me? What is the relationship between me and this particular girl? So the answer would be that she is my daughter-in-law or I am her father-in-law. But in order to arrive at that particular answer, you should have understood the statement in the first place. Without understanding the statement, you'll simply not be able to answer questions under blood relations. However, this is the difficult part when it comes to blood relations. It is a difficult part. Now, it is not restricted only to these confusing things. See, you have a variety of questions in this topic ranging from jumbled descriptions to relational puzzles, coded relations, and certain other types. So in this particular session, I'll be taking up a very particular problem. Okay, so this will be very simple. So this particular session will be very simple when it comes to blood relations. Whereas in the next video regarding or with respect to blood relations itself, I will take up the more confusing part. However, today's video must be very simple. It's very straightforward. Everybody should be able to do it. And as in the previous video, once again in the end, I will give you a few practice problems. Please do try to solve them by yourself and please do check for the answer in the end, in the comment section at last. Okay, so we'll begin. Okay, so the first question says, what does the relation P cross Q minus R show? Now, this relationship, that is P cross Q minus R, is based on the three statements which are actually given here. So I have three statements over here, 1, 2 and 3. So the first statement says A plus B means A is the daughter of B. So if I have a plus over here, this defines the relationship between A and B. So if it is A plus B, it means A is the daughter of B. Similarly, minus, it defines the relationship between A and B. A minus B means A is the husband of B. Similarly, if I have A cross B, then it should have been, it means A is the brother of B. A cross B means A is the brother of B. See, here you should be able to understand. If the question says A is the daughter of B, then A's gender will be female. However, I cannot determine the gender of B. B could be the mother of A or B could be the father of A. I cannot arrive at the gender of B. Similarly, here A is the husband of B. Now in this particular case, I should be able to determine the gender of both A and B. If the statement says A is the husband of B, then A is a male, whereas B should be a female. Last statement. The last statement says A cross B means A is the brother of B. Now, if A is the brother of B, A has to be a male. However, I cannot determine the gender of B. B may be the sister of A or B could once again be the brother of A. So, it could be male or female. I don't know the gender of B over here. So it is based on these relationships that you must determine how is P, Q and R related to each other. So let us solve the first question over here. So the first relationship is between P and Q. So what do I have here? I have P cross Q. What does P cross Q mean? P cross Q means P is the brother of Q. P is the brother of Q. The next relationship is Q minus R. Then what does this mean? Q minus R means Q is the husband of R. So in this particular scenario, can I determine the gender of every person, that is P, Q and R? Of course, if P is the brother of Q, P is a male. Q is the husband of R, then Q is again a male, whereas R is a female. So if I have to draw a family tree, what will be the family tree over here? I have P and I have Q. Now they are brothers. They are brothers, where Q has married R. This would be the family tree. Now, if this is the case, what does this entail? P is the brother-in-law of R, or I can also say R is the sister-in-law of P. Now this is the relationship between P, Q and R. So based on this relationship, I should be able to mark the answer. Now this is very simple. You don't have to do all this drama to find out the answer. But since this is the first question that we are doing, and this is the first type of question that we are doing over here, I'm just, going step by step over here. With practice, you should be able to do it within 10 seconds. These type of problems are especially, you should be lucky if you get these type of problems over here. Okay, so the first question says, P is the son-in-law of R? Absolutely not. P is the brother-in-law of R. Second one, P is the brother of R? No. P is the brother-in-law of R. P is the brother of Q. C says R is the wife of P? No. R is the sister-in-law of P and R is the wife of Q over here. Very simple. It is very straightforward. So obviously the answer has to be D. None of the above. Yes. So the answer is none of the above. Second question, once again, based on the same statements, that is A plus B means A is the daughter of B, A minus B means A is the husband of B, whereas A cross B means A is the brother of B. Now the question says, if H plus I cross J plus K cross L plus M cross N, this is the relationship between all these members of a particular family, then what is the present generation of H? Assuming that the oldest generation will be the first generation. So obviously in this particular family we should have, then maybe assuming we should have grandparents and parents and children as well. Okay, so that should be the scenario over here. Okay. So let me just once again write down the relationship between every individual of each and every family member so that it is easier for us to solve. So what does this entail now? Again, same thing. H plus I. We have H plus I. What does H plus I mean? H is daughter of I. Now the gender does not matter here because the question is asking for the generations, not the relationship between them. But to draw the family tree, I'm just going to write this down over here step by step so that it's easier for everybody to understand. Next we have I cross J. What does I cross J mean? I cross J means I is the brother of J. Okay. Next, what do we have? We have J plus K. What does J plus K mean? J is the daughter of K. Then what do we have? We have K cross L. This is nothing but K is the brother of L. Then what do we have? We have L plus M. L plus M means L is nothing but the daughter of M, and finally M cross N, which means M is the brother of n. So now we know the relationship between every individual in this particular family or this particular relationship over here, and therefore we should be able to determine the number of generations that we have in this particular family. So let me start from here. Let me start from the bottom and then go upwards. So here the question says, sorry, based on this relationship over here, M is the brother of N. M is the brother of N. Now we don't know who the parents of M and N are, but M is the brother of N. So we are done with this one. Second one says L is the daughter of M. L is the daughter of M. So it means M married someone. We don't know who M married, but M married someone and they had a daughter whose name is L. So we are fixed with L. So this is done. We move to the next one. It says K is the brother of L. If K is the brother of L means M had not one child but two children. It is K over here. So M had a daughter as well as a son, L and K. So we're done with the third one over here. We go to the next one. J is the daughter of K. Now K married someone, we don't know whom, and they had a daughter. Now her name is J. It is J. Just a moment. Yeah. They had a daughter, that is J. Now J is the daughter of K. So this is also done. I is the brother of J. Now K had two children, J and I, where I is the brother of J. So this is also done. Finally, H is the daughter of I. So I married someone, we don't know whom, and they had a daughter by the name H. So this makes up for the entire family. This family tree actually shows the relationship between each and every family member. Now since this is only asking for the generations, we don't have to write down the gender of each and every person, or else it becomes necessary to even consider the gender of each and every person over here. Now since the question is only asking for generations, let us count the generation. So this will obviously be the first generation. L and K will form the second generation. J and I will form the third generation. See, I'm starting with M and N because the question says assume the oldest generation to be the first generation. So M and N will be the first generation. L and K will be the second generation. J and I will be the third generation, and H will belong to the fourth generation. So the question is asking for what? What is the present generation of H? Obviously, it has to be the fourth generation. I hope this is simple. Everybody followed and also understood this particular problem over here. Okay, so it is fourth generation. Third problem, similar type, but a bit varied. Again, it means the same thing. A plus B means A is the daughter of B. A minus B means A is the husband of B, and A cross B means A is the brother of B over here. Now the question is asking which of the following does not hold true. Now if the question is asking which of the following is not holding true, then we have to consider each and every option one by one. So let me take the first one. The first one says A plus B cross C. Then what does this mean over here? A plus B means nothing but A is the daughter of B. Okay. Then we have B cross C. This means B is the brother of C. This is the brother of C. Possible. Now this relationship is possible, right? A is the daughter of B. So A is a female, and B, I don't know. It could be male or female as of now. But when we move on to the next step over here, B cross C means B is the brother of C. Could be possible. B could be a male. So therefore B is the father of A. So this relationship is valid. So there is nothing wrong with this particular. Why not move on to the second one? Okay, B. It says A minus B cross C. A minus B cross C. So what does this entail? A minus B, what does A minus B mean? A is the husband of B. If A is the husband of B, obviously A is a male and B is a female. What is the next step? B cross C. What does B cross C mean? B is the brother. B is the brother of C. What does this mean? B should be a male. C's gender, I do not know. C could be a male or a female. Now there is a problem. See here, look at the first relationship between A and B. A is the husband of B. Means A is a male, B is a female. Whereas B cross C says B is the brother of C. B is a male, whereas C's gender is not known. Now B is confused if he is a male or a female. Therefore, this particular option does not hold true. Therefore, the correct option has to be B. However, let me just check C and D as well. Now, what does C say? A plus B plus C. This is very simple. A plus B plus C means what? A is the daughter. This is third one. I'm doing the option C. A is the daughter of B. B is the daughter of C. Possible. A is the daughter of C, meaning B. B is the mother of A. B is also the daughter of C. So this is valid, this is valid, this is also valid, but B as of now is not valid. Let me just check D just to be sure. So it says A plus B. Now option D. Okay. What does A plus B mean? A is daughter of B. Okay. So this is female. I don't know the gender of B. What does B mean? Sorry, B minus C mean? B minus C means B is the husband. B is the husband of C. Possible. Meaning what? B is the father of A. C is the mother of A. So this is also possible. B also holds true. Therefore, the correct answer is B. It has to be option B. A minus B cross C is not possible because B cannot be both male and female at the same time. Okay, next question. Now, the next question we have same statements. A plus B means A is the daughter of B. A minus B means A is the husband of B. A cross B means A is the brother of B. Okay. Now the question says from the relationship over here, which of the following does not hold true? So we have A cross B cross C cross D, where cross is nothing but brother. It represents nothing but brother. So A cross B means A is the brother of B. B cross C means B is the brother of C. C cross D means C is the brother of D. If A is the brother of B, male, B is the brother of C, then male, C is the brother of D, then male. However, I cannot determine the gender of D. Please remember, always in these kind of problems, the gender of the last person cannot be determined. You always have to keep this in mind. The gender of the last person cannot be determined, whereas the gender of all the other persons previous to him or previous to her can be determined. So in this particular case, the gender of D cannot be determined. D could be the brother or D could also be the sister. So based on this, we have to identify the correct option. So B is the brother of A. Yes, B is the brother of A. Obviously, we have determined this. If A is the brother of B, B is also the brother of A. So this is true. C is the brother of A. Yes, B is the brother of A and B is also the brother of C. Therefore, C is also brother of A. Okay. D is the brother of C. No, this we don't know. D could also be the sister of C. D could also be the sister of C. This is not possible. At the same time, A, B, C, they are all males. A is a male, B is a male, C is a male. So the question is asking which does not hold true. It has to be option C. It has to be option C. D is not the brother of, D is not, we don't know. D could be the brother or sister of C. Therefore, it is option C. Okay. Next question. Same thing again. A plus B means A is the daughter of B. A minus B means A is the husband of B. A cross B means A is the brother of B. Okay. Now the statement says, the question says, from the statement P minus Q plus R cross C, how is Q related to S? Now once again, we'll take up individuals. Okay. We see it is always good to go step by step. Also make it a point whenever you are solving problems, be as legible as possible, be go step by step. Okay, don't be in a hurry, don't try to rush, because whenever you rush, you always tend to make careless mistakes. That is especially with mathematics. So plus becomes a minus, minus becomes a plus, 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 1, and the entire problem goes wrong. and it actually increases the pressure if you solve the entire question and if you're not able to get the answer and you have to restart the entire answer or solve the question all over again. It nothing but increases the amount of time that you take to solve the paper. It will also increase the pressure, and when under pressure you always tend to make mistakes. So always please write everything neatly, so that even if you have to cross check anything, even if you have to rectify anything, you should be able to go back, you should be able to verify and understand what you have actually done over here. Don't mind me, because me writing on this pen tab over here is actually a bit difficult for me. I'm still getting used to it, so it's not so legible. Okay, so we have P minus Q over here. So P minus Q means P is the husband of Q. So P is a male, Q is a female. P is the husband of Q. Then we have Q plus R. What does this mean? Q plus R means Q is daughter of R. Obviously, this is female. I don't know the gender of R as of now. Finally, we have R cross S. What does R cross S mean? R is the brother of S. If R is the brother of S, then R is the male. Then R is the father of Q. Q is the wife of P. R is the father-in-law of P. However, the relationship of S is, however, the gender of S is not known. But I should be able to draw the family tree over here. I have S and R, their siblings. We don't know who their parents are. Now R married someone, we don't know whom. R is the brother of S, therefore R is a male. Okay, now they had a daughter by the name Q, who's a female. Q married P, who is a male. So this is the relationship over here. Now the question is asking, how is Q related to S? How is Q related to S? Obviously, Q is nothing but the niece. Q is nothing but the niece. See, S and R are siblings. So the child of your sibling should either be your niece or your nephew. Now Q, since she is a female, it has to be niece. Therefore, the correct option is A. However, if the question had asked how is S related to Q, then the answer should have been it can't be determined, because S could either be the uncle to Q, uncle when it comes to Q, or even the aunt. So Q could call S, S could be the uncle or aunt, based on the gender of S. But we don't know the gender of S. Therefore, if the question is asking for how is S related to Q, then the correct answer would have been it cannot be determined, because I've told you earlier the gender of the last person in these kind of problems cannot be determined. Okay, it is always open-ended. So the correct answer over here is A, niece. Okay, now these are your practice problems. Okay, so you may pause the video over here. Please do try and solve these three problems. They're simple ones. The answers will be posted in the comment section. Still, if you do have any doubts, please do write to us. In the next video, I'll still continue with blood relations itself, but I'll take up the more confusing part of blood relations. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please do follow for more such videos.